Hey, this is Amber Rodriguez, and if I love wrestling and you love wrestling, then we love wrestling.
You're not here, you missing out. This show.
Welcome to Women on Wednesday.
You should call it Woman Crush Wednesday.
Woman Crush Wednesday.
That'd be cute.
Well, we're gonna start the show like this. I would call it Women Crush Wednesday, but it's a lot of
Might offend somebody.
a lot of pervs out here and everything. And I don't want to be grouped over there, so Women on Wednesday instead of Women Crush Wednesday.
Yeah, it's like cleaner. I get
it. Cleaner. You know what I'm saying? But if you guys got crushes, that's on you, and that's all good. But today, on this Wednesday, we have the honor, the privilege of somebody we talked to 7 months ago. Called her Lorena Renegata. But I don't know what's going on with that. We're going to have to find out today. We have Miss Amber Rodriguez joining us. How are you doing today, man?
I'm good. Thank y'all for having me. How are y'all?
I'm good. Thank you for coming on.
I'm good. Thank you.
So, Amber,
So what's first?
We're just going to start off. What's been going on
Ready.
with you?
Well, currently I am reinventing myself. A part of my brand has been the hashtag rebuilt. And originally that came from, just me taking 4 years off and then having this comeback. And it's like, I got through my comeback, I went with the Lorena Renegata thing, but recently I decided to go with being rebuilt in a more literal sense. So as a lot of people know, one of my side hustles is being an esthetician. And so I decided that, since I've worked on myself, why not just embrace who I am as a perfectly constructed woman and help others and make them perfect in my image.
I could take this many ways. So let's see. When you say a perfectly constructed woman, let's start there first. What do you mean by that? How are you constructed perfectly, Amber?
Literally. So I perform ultrasonic cavitation treatments. I perform different body contouring treatments. Some that I've done on myself. And so that's kind of like the inspiration and like where it stemmed from. Just me getting deep into my career as an esthetician. And I don't know, it's like the light bulb just kind of went on one day. Like, I've done all this to myself. Like, why not go out there and help beautify others, whether they want it or not?
Now, see, that was my next thing. When you say help beautify others, I mean, are you really going to be beautifying people, or are you just going to make them how you think they should be? Because that.
Well, that's the thing. I'm a professional. So when I know is best.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Sounds a little twisted to me, Amber. I don't know.
That's the point. It's supposed to freak you out.
Oh, okay. Well, I see where you're going with that. So you said this is your real life job, and you're gonna bring that into the wrestling ring.
Yes, I currently hold several certifications, and so you'll see after July 24th at Elevate Pro, you'll start seeing all the different certifications I have in each match. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Maddie, go ahead, take over for a second. I don't
take it in.
Let me think on this, and I'm gonna come back.
All right, so I want to talk more about this because this is really cool. I usually ask wrestlers, like, if they couldn't wrestle, what is something that they would do? But you obviously already are set that if you ever stopped wrestling, this is something that you would do. Or when you're older and you retire or whatever, this is what you're going to be pursuing permanently.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
It's both.
How long have you been into this?
Well, I've always been fascinated with not only aesthetics but cosmetic surgery. I've always been fascinated with sorry, my camera's being weird. I've always been fascinated with, you know, I don't want to say correcting things, but just making changes that you want to see. You know what I mean? Like people now have the ability to say if they don't like something, they can do something about it. And I've always been fascinated with, you know, different procedures and just, you know, just things being changed on the human body. But to answer your question, I've been pursuing aesthetics for about a year now.
Nice.
So yeah, and it's since I got into it, it's been very rewarding, helping people achieve the look that they want. And it's also an outlet for my skincare line, Ashley Renee Beauty Company. It's ashleyreneebeauty.com. So that's another route that this goes, because not only do I, you know, perform different treatments and procedures, I'm also able to, you know, prescribe or, you know, give like handcrafted home care remedies to kind of keep up, you know, what you've gotten done.
That's amazing.
Hey, let me put her over right quick.
Go ahead.
When I saw her at a show, you know what I'm saying, got a shirt from her and everything. Amber had a whole bag. She had extra things in the bag with the shirt that she was getting. So as she's talking about being a professional and that's her real job, I'm digging where this is going, but I just wanted to add that in real quick.
Yeah, you know, and that's the thing. It's like people don't take little things like that serious. Like your merch table, it's like, you know, when you go to like a flea market or a bodega or whatever, like you don't just get stuff, like, you know, and have to carry it around. Like, you know what I mean? So it's the same thing. Like your merch table is like your shop.
Yeah.
You treat it like a shop.
It's a business. It's your business.
Yeah.
So that, you know, wow, that's
it's your brand.
I will return right quick.
Terry has to step out. So, you know, you said that on July 24th, you're going to be coming out with a new persona.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. That's
Elevate Pro's Redemption in Chalmette, Louisiana.
Beautiful. And you are going up against who in this show?
It's an open challenge.
Open challenge, people.
Yes, for the Elevate Pro Women's Championship. So yeah, you never know who's going to come through the curtain. I don't know who's coming through the curtain. So
you're ready for anybody.
I'm ready for anybody, and I'm ready to fix anybody.
So let me ask you, because you've wrestled for a long time, even though you took that break, you know, your experience. So in your whole wrestling career, like up till now, what has been like, you would say, your wildest, craziest experience that you've had?
Oof, like in the ring. So you got to be more specific, like, hey, the shirt.
Nice. So like the wrestling career in general, like whether it was training or on a show or just meeting a wrestler, you know, that, you know, you were fanning out for.
The wildest experience, man. So like I have to choose. So me and Nyla Rose have had an interesting friendship over the years. So like okay, so I told this story on another podcast recently. I'll tell it again here because it's hilarious. So one time, well, this is back, you know, when I was just single, no kids, living my best life, right? But like also I was staying with my my dad, still with my parents or whatever. So you know, I had found this guy online, and you know, we were talking, and like we wanted to meet up or whatever. And so I was like, yeah, you know, I got my own place and everything. And so I called Nyla up and I was like, hey, can I borrow your house? I got in a thing with this guy, and I told him I have my own place. And you know, anybody else normally, like how Trey's looking, he'd be like, what? Like Nyla was like quiet for a minute, and I was like, oh, she's probably gonna say no. She's like, I'm trying to figure out how to make it look like you live here.
That looks so cool.
And so I just never went back home after that. I ended up like actually living with her for like, I think it was like 2 or 3 years or something like that. It was a long time.
Wow.
And so the moral of this story is you meet people in wrestling and you never know like the type of relationship or friendship you'll end up having with them. And you come out with, if you come out with a few lifelong friends, you're very lucky. And I'm blessed to have my sister in Nyla, and she's loyal.
She is so funny on social media.
Yeah. It's even worse in person.
I bet.
In public.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Now, is there anyone in your career that you haven't wrestled yet that you want to wrestle?
Jazz.
You want? Ooh, but she's retired, right?
No, she's on the retirement tour.
Nobody ever stays retired either. So
Okay.
I'm keeping hope alive. So Auntie, if you ever see this,
show up on July 24th. Open challenge.
It is an open challenge.
Let it happen. And who is someone who you've wrestled before that you feel like you have unfinished business with that you want to probably get back in the ring with?
La Rosa Negra.
Ooh, I would love to see that.
Yeah, we got to have round 3.
Yes. Mission Pro, make that happen.
Yeah. I've been trying to start like some Twitter-ish. So.
She would put out there, whoever want to come get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, she has the belt, right? Go for it.
Be careful what you wish for.
Make it happen. I would love to see that. Amber Rodriguez versus La Rosa Negra. That would be beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So have you ever fanned out for a wrestler? Because I know that you are a wrestler and you meet wrestlers all the time, but have you ever had like a fangirl moment? Have you ever?
Twice. So the first time is when I worked with Lita. It was definitely like a pinch me moment. So MCW, like they would just so casually like, oh yeah, Lita's gonna be here. We're gonna have you do a thing with her. Oh yeah, Mickey's gonna be here. We're gonna have you do it. I'm like, oh, okay. They were like, yeah.
No pressure.
And so, yeah, Lita and Mickey were the two, like, oh man, like not only am I here, like even sharing a locker room with you, but I'm working a program with you. Like it's definitely like a pinch me moment.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. Listen, so when you're starting out as a wrestler, I'm pretty sure you like a lot of people go in not knowing what they're getting into.
Mm-hmm.
And
I still don't know what I'm getting into.
Well, I wonder if you'll be able to answer this question then. If you could have had someone give you some advice when you were starting out for anything, maybe something you wish somebody would have told you that you didn't know about, what is something that you can offer to somebody that's trying to get into this career?
If it's really what you want to do, don't give up. Take time off, that's fine, but don't completely give it up. And like I took 4 years off, but like I don't know, God allows things to happen and everything happens for a reason. But if I had my way, I probably would have, I don't know, either come back sooner or stuck it out a little bit more. I can't really say, you know, because like I said, everything happens for a reason. I don't question that. But if someone had just kind of like pulled me aside and been like, hey, why don't you just start off by taking time off? Because I was very extra with it. Like I was dramatic. I was like, I'm done. Like I'm it's over. Right? So if somebody had definitely been like, hey, man, you know, but like I said, everything happens for a reason. So to answer your question, you know, if that prevents anybody else out there from just completely being like, I would like, it's over. Like, nah, like maybe chill out for like a year or whatever, you know what I mean? Before you just completely give it up.
It's okay to take time for yourself. I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amber. I'm going to pass it back to Trey.
Don't pass it to me. I don't even know what to say.
Oof.
I'm over here thinking about this So you're gonna bring your real life job into the wrestling. Are you gonna be like a technician now, or a pure technician? Cracking bones, putting people in holds and moves and everything. Is that you, Amber?
You're gonna have to see.
Oh, I
You're
just
gonna
got
have to
the.
see.
We can't get like a sneak peek of nothing, Amber.
Mm-mm.
Like a little bit.
I'd tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. So,
No, I'm good.
yeah.
Well,
Owie.
that escalated real quick. Okay.
It's
Sheesh.
gonna be a big surprise because then she's debuting herself and it's an open challenge.
Exactly. You already got the sneak peek by knowing like that there's a change coming. I'm embracing what I do outside of the ring and bringing it into the ring. So
Amber,
that's the sneak peek in itself.
if the people follow you on Instagram, which they should, at one Amber Rodriguez, when you put this post up about maybe 3 weeks ago,
Hmm.
everything in my head, I said, "Oh, she's not gonna be Lorena Renegade no more. What's going on? She's gonna bring like." I already thought in my head, I was like, "Oh, this gonna be something new." You know what I'm saying? Maybe, and I'm hating about to say this. Maybe at some point you and Rashay Chanel can come across each other, and she like to do people hair. You like to beautify them. I mean, that could be something there. I don't know.
You might be onto something right there.
He
I
loves
have to hit
Rashay
this
Chanel.
up. I love her too.
She's awesome.
Yeah, she is. I may have to talk to sis about something. But yeah, so like even with that post, it's like let me give them a little sneak peek. I also have new shirts coming out too.
Merch.
They are also available for pre-order. Just email amberrodriguez46@gmail.com to pre-order. And yes, they will be at Elevate Pro on July 24th as well. And yeah, it's going to be some changes. I'm excited because I always tell people like don't be scared to reinvent yourself. Don't be scared to take a step back and kind of go through a repackaging process. That's another thing about when I hashtag rebuilt. It's like, it's more in a literal sense. Like every now and then you got to take a step back and kind of recreate, if you aren't really getting the results out of something that you envision, then do something about it. So, and especially these days, like I don't know, I'm not gonna say everybody, but like you don't really have a lot of characters anymore. Like everyone's just kind of like a competitor, or I say a lot of people are just like, oh, I'm just a wrestler, and that's cool, but it's like you watch wrestling to escape. You watch wrestling to see something that you can't go and do yourself.
Right.
Like you watch wrestling because it's larger than life. If I wanted to just see a competition, I'd watch boxing or MMA or something like that. But like you want
Story.
to, yeah, like wrestling it's a little bit of everything. It's competition, it's athletic, it's theater,
Yes,
like it's
theater.
everything.
It is theater. It's telenovela for
Yeah,
men.
exactly.
Really? When you really think about it, but I love it too, so hey.
Yeah, it's amazing, and it's like we're starting to lose that. So if I can aid in the process of bringing that back, that'd be amazing.
Beautiful. Terry's speechless.
Because she's saying what I be saying to people. Because everybody just want to be a name, but you got to be able to go out here, and it's the storytelling in wrestling that gets me. Like if you in there and you watching something and they telling a story, like let's talk about a story, okay? Amber Rodriguez and Rachel Rose, Twitter, they going at it. Down in the Texas and RWR, they come across each other, they going at it. They get groups, they going at this. This was a continuous story that was going on, and like people don't look at that. Like if I'm on Twitter and I'm going up and down my timeline, I see two wrestlers just going at it. I'm like, oh, they got a match. Yeah, they got a match coming up. They just talking back and forth, and they talking
It's
that
on
good
site.
talk. You know what I'm saying? Man,
Yes.
I would love to see it. Now,
and that's another thing. It's like people don't, really like get invested. Like that's the thing about being on the indies. It's like we don't have, unless you work for a weekly television company, like for the most part, like we don't have that weekly thing, so people forget. So you got to keep, people's memories fresh. Like, hey, this is coming up. This is what's going on. You know what I mean? Whether it's like putting out vignettes every week or promos every week or whatever, like it's more than just sharing a flyer. Like if you really have a story going on, you have to remind people in a way, if that makes sense.
Yes, of course, top of mind.
Let's talk about memories, Amber. You was doing something last year with your championship, like taking it out to eat with you and everything, going to the movies, chilling with you in the car and all that.
I love that.
How's championship doing? I mean, we ain't seen it in a while. She okay?
They're good. I recently picked up the Revolt Women's Championship as well, so it's another to my collection. So that's 3. That's Elevate Pro, Revolt Pro, and Big Ramp Enterprises. So, and I'm just gonna put it out there, speak it into existence. Soon to be Mission Pro champion, because La Rosa, I haven't forgot about you. I almost said Thunder, but yeah, La Rosa Negra, I have not forgot about you. So it's up and it's stuck.
Nice.
La Rosa Negra, I ain't have nothing to do with her saying that. That was all her.
I love you though. Te amo. Te amo mucho.
Brought it back up again. This is just in my head. But Amber put this in my head earlier, so I think we're going to go there. So if we did Woman Crush Wednesday, I would probably sit to the side and be like, Amber, would you prefer 8 roses or 9 roses?
Roses?
Yeah.
I want as many as possible so I can dehydrate them and put them in my body scrub.
There you go. That's
bigger
9.
picture.
The favorite type of food you like to eat?
It's not. I don't even know if it's considered food, but like for the past 3 to 4 weeks, I've been on a peanut butter smoothie kick. I don't know why. I just go through random phases where I just have to have something, and then I get tired of it.
Same.
Are you a part of the peanut butter platoon?
The what?
Peanut butter platoon.
What is that? Is that like a club? How do I join?
Real Savage Gentleman, Lance Archer, but they put peanut butter on like everything. It's
tuna fish,
tuna fish, burgers,
That's
eggs.
too much.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Yeah, I really love it.
See, they're gonna come to me for treatments because they mess their stomachs up.
There you go.
So Amber, I did also see a post. You was telling everybody that you're fully vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You're ready to travel. You're taking dates out here. Not those type of wrestling dates. No. You take your wrestling.
Yeah, no. Only man I date right now is Jesus.
There you go.
Shout out to Jesus. Have you been to the movies? Have you seen any movies recently?
I want to watch Space Jam today.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Did you see Black
Widow?
Yeah,
I've not seen that yet. I like the Avengers movies, but I've never been crazy about Black Widow. I'm sorry.
This one was good to me.
Okay. I thought you was gonna say something wrong about the Avengers. I'm the same way, so I'm good.
Yeah. I like the movies, but the Black Widow one, I wasn't too crazy about.
To me, she's not the star in that movie. The girl who plays her sister is the star.
Yeah, this movie was actually cool, so I give them that. They set up the future a little bit more. Dang, now we're talking about Marvel. Let me get it together. Because you named 3 companies that you're part of. I saw you put up a post about Sabotage Wrestling.
Yes. I'll be debuting there August 7th. Let's go with that. I'll be debuting there August 7th. And it's in my calendar, though. So this is just off the top of my head. But I'm pretty sure, it's August 7th. Also, RWR is joining forces with ROW. So I will be back at the Booker T World Gym Arena soon as well. A lot of stuff going on. I'll be back at Championship Wrestling from Memphis next month as well. Just out here, book busy and blessed.
Yes.
SummerSlam weekend. She'll be in Alabama with the Belladonna division.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about the first one. Shout out to Stephanie Hardy down there doing the commentating. Somebody we
Yes.
talked to a while ago. So look out for that if you're in the Alabama area. Look it up. It's real cool.
I'll be on her podcast tomorrow. So, well, this will be out by then, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, she'll be on Stephanie's podcast. So, Stephanie will ask more questions than we did. So subscribe to her stuff. Well, this is Wednesday, guys. So don't. This is Wednesday that you're listening to this.
It's weird. We're like in the future.
We're in the future already.
Yeah.
Now, Amber, this is your shot right here. Because we've been doing stuff with people that's making debuts and everything. A lot of talk has been around this women's invitational that's coming up. The National Wrestling Alliance. Are you trying to be one of the 8 women that they select, Amber?
Who would it want to be one of the 8 women? It's a prestigious opportunity. I don't know. I don't want to answer this the wrong way, but just we'll see. We'll see what happens.
It's always there for opportunities. Maddie, I'm
Great.
I'm getting ready to put her on the last spot, but before I do you have any other questions you want to ask Miss Rodriguez?
Just one.
Yes.
Is there anyone that inspires you?
Oh man, you're gonna open up a whole.
My daughter,
Oh,
my baby.
That's
She
the
inspires
perfect.
me.
That's the perfect answer. Thank you
I'm a
so
baby.
much.
I'm a huge baby face right now, but yeah.
For now, you're
Yeah, but no. Seriously though, that kid, that's my best friend. That girl keeps me going.
Aw, that's a beautiful answer. Thank you, Amber. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Yes.
All right, let's get the baby face out of there. You about to go in the ring and beat somebody up. You got your headphones on like I got right now. What's in your head bumping? What's playing?
Hail Mary by Tupac, or it depends. If I'm like in one of those like intense matches, like we got a good amount of time, then yeah, Hail Mary by Tupac. If it's just like I'm just going out there for a little bit, just really feeling the girl out, like if it's like a first time ever type deal, and we're like having one of those feeling each other out type matches, really setting the tone. I might hype myself up with like Cardi B.
Nice.
What else? If it's but what I really love is like when you've worked each other a couple times and you have that chemistry and there's that magic, like you're gonna go out there and like really reel everybody in, and you got a good amount of time, and I'm like backstage hyping myself up, and I've got, like I said, like my Hail Mary or Who Shot Ya by Biggie.
Nice.
Like you know what I mean? Like I go into different modes depending on what's going on in the match, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Makes sense. We feel that. Ooh, it's time to put over here. I'm gonna come back and ask that in a second. Yep, it's that time. Amber,
Yes.
this is where we have you let our viewers know your social medias, any way they can support you. You told them about a pre-order shirt. How can they pre-order that shirt again? Do I get a free shirt? Because I bought the last shirt, but now you're not Lorena Really Got anymore. So I feel like my shirt's outdated. Do I get that? I don't know. Let them know how they can send you some money. Do everything. We just want you to put yourself over.
Oh, that's my favorite thing to do. So yeah, email amberrodriguez46@gmail.com to pre-order your t-shirts. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at @1AmberRodriguez. They're the same, so it makes it easier. Follow my Facebook fan page, which is listed under Amber Rodriguez. Same thing for YouTube. And shop AshleyReneeBeauty.com to get you some skincare products that me and my sister hand make ourselves with love. and we treat issues such as hyperpigmentation, ingrown hairs, dry skin, eczema, and rosacea, and so many other things. It's all natural products. We use things such as grapeseed oil, agave, fresh rose petals, hemp oil. So really look into that, and yeah, get your skin right, because skincare is important. People don't realize that. I don't want to wrestle anybody with zits all over their face. You feel me though? Like I can't. Like you lock up, and they like one's about to come out. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't want to put you in a headlock and have pus all over me. Like, nah. Get straight, bro.
Hold on.
I didn't expect that.
Give me a second. Let me get out of here.
He just did that. Terry, get back in here. You got me crying, Amber.
I'm real.
I love it.
Dang, what was my question I was going to ask? So, okay, yeah, there we go. This is Wednesday. So the 24th, which is on Saturday, no more Lorena Retegata. So last time we had you on, we talked about a group that you had, the Queendom.
Yes.
Is that still going to be a thing, or does that all go away also on the 24th?
Honestly, we haven't been connected in some time. And that's not necessarily anybody's fault. I mean, just things happen. People get booked at different places and pulled in different directions. It's life. So I'm not going to say it's over, because we never say never, right? We'll just have to wait and see what happens with it.
Always the wait and see. You see how they do. See how they do.
Because you're impatient. That's the thing.
See how they do me, Maddie. You know, I'm gonna give it to her one time. Cold-blooded. But no.
That's my favorite interview, by the way, like ever. I think that one and Birdman are my favorite ones.
All three of y'all. As you finish it, hey, that interview is so classic. Nah, we ain't gonna do nothing like that.
I'm waiting on the one that I walk out. I haven't walked out of an interview yet. That's the one thing I haven't done yet.
Oh man. Look at Terry's wheels are spinning.
I mean, we can make a cut where you like leave out on us like that.
Nah, I'm waiting on like that shoot moment where somebody like says something and I'm like, nah, fam, it's over.
Like,
if I ever interviewed you live, I could probably give you one of those moments.
But why would you want to do that?
It's not even like that. I'll be hitting people like after they matches. I'll be like, oh.
Because then when I see you, we gonna have a problem too. That's what people forget.
You saw me though, Amber. I came a solo, so I ain't scared of nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, wrestling is cool, but I'm from the streets for real. So what's up?
I'm from Amber. I'm from the streets too. I just don't talk about it. We all from the streets. We just
not all of us.
Not okay. Yeah, not everybody, but
not everybody.
We just doing this wrestling thing. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people on some of these spotlights, please don't run up on me at shows talking about, hey, we love wrestling, because I am not that dude in person. You know, I'm like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, don't like come out to my car. I've had fans like try to come out to my car, and I'm like, how do you even know what car? Like, it's like too
That's
much.
mad stalkerish,
bro. Like, just doing the most out here.
Oh.
What's the craziest fan interaction you had? Because, you know, fans are back out, you know, places are open and wide up. What's the craziest fan interaction you had, Amber?
So here's the thing. Even before COVID, I don't like to hug or touch people that I don't know. Even some people I do know, I don't like to touch them. But, like, the thing is, like, when you got every women's wrestling show, it's always just the women's wrestling shows. You got that. It's several, but it's one in particular. One fan that's like always like awkward and like they look like they may have like shot something up before or something like that. And like, you know, and I'm not by any means like making light of that because that's horrible. But like you know what I mean? Like they have that serial killer vibe. And like they don't say anything. They get to your merch table and they're like looking around, and then they don't even ask the prices of nothing. They're just looking, and they just sit there. And then so, you know, me, I'm awkward. So I'm like, hey, you trying to buy something? Like what's going on here? And can I get a picture with you? And they say it so like quietly, right? And then the worst is when they don't even want to like be in the picture. They just want to take a picture of you, because then it's like, what are you going to do with this? You know?
Man.
So like,
man.
But then when they do want to take a picture with you, right? They do the arm, you know what I mean? They extend the arm around you, and it's like, ugh, like, you know, and then they're sweaty.
Are you a germaphobe?
Yes. So yeah, every women's wrestling show, there's one that I get. They normally have on glasses, so whenever I see like tall, awkward looking dudes with glasses, I'm like, ugh, here we go.
Get ready.
I have nothing to do with that segment right there. That was all her. I see y'all at the shows. I know who she talking about too.
Yep.
So
I spot him in my match, like in the ring. I'll look over, like, oh, there he is.
At first, I thought she was describing me because, you know, when I'm at the shows, I walk around, I look at the table, and I'll be like, you know, let's see if I'm gonna buy something. I'm looking for this picture that me and Amber took so I can see if I'm one of them people she was talking about. She don't even like touching.
I don't think you did the arm, the weird arm, because it's like they're touching you, but they're not at the same time, and it freaks me out.
Yeah,
I'm such a hugger, so now I know. I'll just be like, no touching.
See, that's different though, because you're not like, you don't look like you have a body in your trunk, so like that's different. Like that's fine.
I hear what you're
but
saying.
You know.
Yo, like.
Like you don't give me Jeffrey Dahmer vibes. So
Jesus.
like
Good.
Yo, what's so hilarious? I've been hearing so many people talking about, you know, fans coming back. Shout out to Public Enemy with the podcast. They talking about fans coming back and how people got to use the deodorant. So the people she talking about, it's like when you at the indie shows, right? So, okay, yeah, I was just at an indie show, and they have a funk to them that makes you question if it's you. And like sitting in, like for real, like you sit in the area with them and you can smell them, but then after a while, you like,
is it me?
Is this me? And until you get up and walk away and you like, oh, the smell's gone, you question yourself. And those are the people.
Well, the thing is, you know, because they always have on an old like wrestling shirt, and you know they haven't changed that shirt in at least 3 days. Like, you know it's been marinating.
Why do people do that?
It's a lot of them, too. It's a lot of them. Y'all stop that, man. Go outside. Well, go outside, but still take your showers, man.
So, I'm not going to put this person completely on blast, but somebody once was like, oh, yeah, like, I'm a heel, so, like, if I don't wash my gear, it doesn't matter if I stink. Like, that makes the fans not like me more. I was like, yeah, but it makes everybody else not like you either. Like, girl, like.
Who said that?
No, I'm not doing that.
No, she's not. She can't do that.
I'm not messy. I mean, you know, God bless you, but.
Ladies, wash your stuff. No, wait.
It's some girls that don't be like washing their. You know what I mean? Like their gear, and it's just like, girl, like, man, like hygiene is important. And the dudes, I think, are worse.
Terry left.
Like, I've smelled some dudes' gear. Like, they open up that gear bag and it just smacks you in the face. Like, it's probably worse than getting stiffed in a match.
What the?
And it's like, bro.
And you got to act like you don't smell nothing.
Oh, no, I do. I'm like, yo, what's that? Somebody got to tell him?
I never thought about that. Like when I think about like people wrestling and stuff, I never think about people not being up on
And they
their
just pack up
hygiene.
and go. See, what I do, like for me, especially when I have like back-to-back shows or double shots, like I keep Febreze in my bag for when I'm not able to like actually wash. Because the truth is, you shouldn't wash it thoroughly all the time because it messes up the material over time. So I get that, but do something.
Yeah, don't just
Hand wash it. Like
don't stinky put it in a bag and then take it out, put it on.
there are options out here. Like we got to look out for each other at the end of the day.
Yeah,
You know,
if the fans can't smell you, the wrestler you wrestling against can.
everybody can. The ref,
Right.
those refs.
You know, well, I see the picture that me and Amber took, and we actually were. I know our interaction. We was like by each other, but for the picture, nah, we not even by each other. I'm not a touchy feely type guy. Unless an arm come out to me, I'm just like, okay, you right here, cool.
Yeah, and then these days you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
It was COVID season, so I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But if I was to see Amber now with her new gimmick and everything, since my shirt is outdated, I would take another picture and I would stand next to her. I probably wouldn't touch it because I don't want, nothing like that. But I'm one of them type of people too. I don't be touching her. And then, even if I put my arm around people, if they ever look, my arm's not fully on them and my hands up, when they be like,
Or
hey,
it's like visible that it's like right here. Because the worst is when they put their arm like around the waist.
Oh no!
Or like on your back or something, and it's like, nah, I need to see your hands, buddy.
Yeah.
And
this ain't it.
Going to the waist and back, that's see,
that's not what God called you to do. This ain't it.
You gotta watch it. You know what I'm saying? If you can touch maybe the back, but still be at the shoulder. But
right, the upper back, like there are areas.
Upper. God, I'm gonna put out a book for y'all guys because I've never been told like I'm disrespectful.
Wrestling fan etiquette.
There you go.
Wrestling. Ooh.
I'll take my 10%.
Yeah. Yeah, see, because everybody trying to take some money from me, but nah. We don't leave it there. This new Amber Rodriguez on after this weekend, guys. I can't wait to see it. She's gonna be debuting at Sabotage. She got 3 dates there on their roster. She's going to RWR with a joint promotion with Row. She says she's gonna be back at Memphis Championship Wrestling, and she's gonna be
wrestling from Memphis.
Pro Wrestling from Memphis.
Championship Wrestling from Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. They got a Memphis one.
Oh. If you don't know, a couple people came through that Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, and they on TV. So Memphis is coming up also.
Yep.
She's available for bookings. Get her out here. Get her after the 24th so we can see this character and how everything goes. Because I'm interested.
Yes. Help me help you.
Yes. I love
help her, help your company, and then just give us like a handshake or a wave that we put this to you, that she's coming to help your company and having fans in there enjoying, and we'll just be happy because we love wrestling.
Yes.
Killed them. Well, I guess we can wrap this up at this point. Last time Aaron was on, we had a whole video package for her. Now I was gonna play it again, but since she said that
we're starting over,
she's starting over, go watch it on the YouTube. That's it. I'm excited.
Me too.
It's certain times on these spotlights and Women on Wednesdays that I get excited, and the storytelling that's probably about to come, I'm excited. Rashay, I still got a bounty out for you, but holla at Amber, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can make magic. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Maddie, before we go, let them know how they can get on your channels and follow your stuff, because you out here moving too.
I'm doing some things. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Top Rope Squishy, and also my YouTube is Top Rope Squishy. Thank you.
Ooh. And
Keep it simple.
Gotta make sure I give everybody their proper shouts. This the 21st, so it's nothing coming up this weekend that I'm a part of, so I don't have to do nothing this week. But guys, like I always say, if I love wrestling and you love wrestling, then we love wrestling. It's too sweet for the coaches.